Hello, my name is Kimberly, and this is a 101 and 1001 resource video. Today, I'm going to show you how to create your own 5-minute goal grid, like the one you see here, to use in your 101 project. I will be using Microsoft Excel, but there are no formulas involved, so this is just simple formatting, and any spreadsheet should be able to do the same thing. So feel free to use whatever you're most comfortable with. Okay, I'm going to start out with an empty worksheet. First, I want to select all of my cells by hitting the diamond in the corner. And then I want to make all of my cells the same size into little squares. So you just grab the divider between and drag and drop them to where you want. I'm going to make mine 0.25 inches because I want my total grid to be small enough to fit in the sidebar of my WordPress site. Now next, I want to select my grid for my first 100 goals. So click on the first one, hold it down. I know I want it to be 10 down and 10 across, which should go to K. Now I want to draw lines in between them. You can do this with keyboard shortcuts, but in case you are not familiar with it, I'm going to show you the long way. Format cells from the top there, and I want to go to border. I'm going to pick a thin line and both outside and inside. Now I want my cell for my 101 goal, so pick that cell, format cells again, and just outline. And then lastly, I want a place to put my progress. So I'm going to select all the rest of the cells there and hit this button up here, which is Merge and Center. That's going to make my text be one thing. So I can write my total progress. Now I want to outline the whole thing in a thick border so it will show up easily. So I'm going to select the whole grid, format cells again, pick a nice thick line, and just the outline, not the inside. Now I've got my solid one there. Now I want this cell to be a little bit bigger and easier to read, so I'm going to increase it to 12. Also looks a little bit odd on the bottom there, so you can do Format, Cells, and Alignment, and change your vertical alignment to center, and that will make that look a little better there. Now, how I'm going to get this to my website is I'm just going to screen cap it. I let Excel do all the work, but I want a nice clean background to be able to screen cap against. So I'm going to select all the cells again and change my background under Format Cells and Patterns to white. That's going to make that not show up. Now all I have to do to mark my progress is whichever cells I want to do. You can hold down your Command or Control if you're in Windows while you select to do several at a time. And then just let go whenever you've got them all selected. Format cells. I'm going to do patterns again, and I will pick an in progress color. I'm just going to keep this simple with grayscale. So do a light gray, and that makes all of my in progress goals a light gray. Now I'll do a couple of completed goals as well. So select them again, format cells, and I just want a darker color for this one. You can use whatever colors you want. You can actually also customize your colors, but that's a lot more complicated, so look that up if you're interested. Or just pick out whatever color scheme you like from the basic defaults there. Okay, and then all you have to screen cap it. All you have to do is screen cap it and upload it through whatever graphic thing you do. Now, the whole reason I did this in Excel was to make it easy to update. So I found counting over is a little bit difficult. So I'm going to show you one more trick. You can stop here and this will be perfectly workable, but if you want one little bonus, then I'm going to show you how to put in a number grid to count your cells easier for you. So to do this, I'm going to be typing numbers in each box, so I don't want it to override my sizing. So I'm going to select everything and make it a really small size, first of all. I can make that one cell bigger again. And then I'm going to enter numbers in here. To do it where you can tab between each cell, just select the whole range I'm going to do just the first 100 because it's a little easier than adding in the one extra. Once you've got them selected, I'm just going to hit Tab between each box. Make sure it's Tab and not Enter. And because you don't need to watch me enter them all, I'm going to flip over here where I've already done it all. So I entered my first 100 and then selected the last one and just put in my 101. Now I don't want that to show up whenever I am screen capping. So I'm going to go ahead and change my font, selecting all my cells, change my font to white. So font, color, and white. And that means it's not going to show up for any of my cells that I haven't filled in yet. But whenever you're scrolling around, you can look up here in your formula bar and it's going to tell you that's right now I have cell number 33 selected. So it makes it much easier to scroll around and enter when you know you need, let's say, 82. Then you can go over and find the right spot. Now I don't want them to appear on my ones that are selected either, so I can either, as I do those, just delete the number, or you can also select them and change the font color to the same color as your cell, and that will make them invisible as well. So those are my in progress ones, or my completed ones. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my in progress. So very simple to do, but now I've got an easy way to do it. So once you've got everything completed and set up exactly the way you want it, you save. Oh, wrong cell. And I'm going to go ahead, and this was my make a video number 10. So you can scroll around and find the right one and just go ahead and change it. These are my custom colors I've done. I'm just going to delete the number. Oh, except this one was completed. Now you have to screen cap it and you are done. Thank you for joining me today. You can follow my progress at Kimberly101 in 1001.wordpress.com. I will be posting more resources as I go. Thank you for joining me.